Hi everyone, it's Michael from Custom Bike Fit, and the purpose of this video is just a very quick video to take you through the importance of crank length. It's an issue that I see more and more often, people coming in and they're complaining of pain in the knees or some pain in the hips. Maybe they feel like they're rocking in the saddle when they're riding, and oftentimes that's down to the length of the crank that they're riding. Now, it's a conversation that a bike shop will very rarely have with you, the importance of the crank length. And what you tend to find is when you go and buy a frame, let's say it's a 54 centimeter frame, it will come with a 172.5 millimeter crank. When you buy a frame size that's a bit smaller, maybe it comes with a 170, you go larger, a 175, etc., etc. Now, cranks play a huge role both in the road position and in the time trial position. In the time trial position in particular, where you're closing off the hip angle when you're getting into that aero position, you really can notice when you've got the cranks and they're too long, because you're getting knocked around in the saddle and it closes off the hip angle and it impedes your run off the bike, and you can get all sorts of injuries, ITB problems, knee problems, back problems, etc. So one of the benefits of coming in for a bike fit is, number one, we can see what's happening when we do our fit. We can see what's happening with the fit. We can see what's happening with your hips, okay? And we can also put you on this retool move jig where we can change the crank length. And here the crank length we can change from 155 millimeters to 185 millimeters. So these are the sort of crank lengths that are going to suit the majority of the population. And we can change this in 2.5 millimeter increments. It's very easy to do. You don't even really have to get off this jig for me to do that. So if we find that the crank length that you're riding isn't suitable, you can feel it, you can see it, I can see it, we can put you on the jig. We can take the crank length up, we can take the crank length down until we find the right one for you, and obviously make some recommendations and then adjust the fit accordingly. So if there's anybody out there that feels that they're getting some discomfort from the hips, if you feel like you're rocking when you're riding, if you're getting excessive pain in the knees or in the hips, send me a message. We'll organise a time, maybe for a phone call, and then you can come in and we can try you on this jig and ascertain the correct crank length for you. Thank you.